cause I came on my shit, I'm free. I make it put on that bag for me. Bitch, I'm a dog in my shit. Hop out the frog and leave. I put the bricks in the field. My bitch, she walk around like she Christian. I get the break in the end. They think I'm running like the game of temple. Except for love, play with a man. Mama said she saw me up to the king. Canada, cause I'm a money symbol. Walking with the girls up with the cripple. Fuck on that bitch that I take. A nigga put me to the pictures. Now from a level that people. Double market for a triple. Off of my body, no biblical. I'm not your average, your typical. Look at my wrist and it's critical. Hold it up, dropping the temperature. I get that bag on the regular. I got a bag on my singular. Back in the bag of vegetables. Bag in the cookies and spectrum. Cocaine, codeine, etc. Cocaine and lean and struggle. I think I'm living on level. I've been there for the ends of my schedule. You get the bag and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight out of the lot, 300 cash. And if I came with a blood in it. But mama on that, and she got ass. And she gon' fuck up her bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast. Dripping the stash. In Italy, got too far, all they deal me. Up to try to talk. When that's cold, but you feel it. Be real with me. Keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek. I know these niggas get sick of me. Trust my neck up a bill for peace. I don't need my free shot for free. I put in the kid, I rock the beat. I don't need come out the house for free. I pay a nigga to drop for me. Jigga couldn't even go sign for me. I do what I want cause I'm sorry. I get the bag. They get the back and the pin in the head. Topic compelling, y'all making me laugh. Needed me have on my dick in the can. Convertible walk, convertible talk. My dog got a vertical looking at hard. And turn the pot. Came out the gym and went straight to the car. Take it easy, baby. Little with some on freezing, baby. Don't leave me, baby. Just drop to your knees and please me, baby. I'm fascinated. Two bitches so far that I masturbated. Congratulations. She running so good that I graduated. They had to hate it. I'm for them niggas, they catch you, baby. I'm trapping, baby. I rap out of all my masters, baby. It's tragic, baby. I pull up and fuck up the traffic, baby. I'm savage, baby. I'm killing these niggas, go catch me, baby. You get it back and fumble it. I get the bag and flip it and tumble it. Straight on the lot, 300 cash. And the car came with a blood in it. But mama on that, and she got ass. And she gon' fuck up her bag. Pull up to the spot, living too fast. Dripping the stash. In Italy, got too far, all they deal me. Up to try to talk. When it's cold, but you feel it. Be real with me. Keep it 100, just be real with me. Eat it up like it's a feast. They say the dope on fleek.
Still going bad on you anyway. I can feel like everywhere in my Marys. Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you put the war, I just don't come near me. Put some bits on your head like dysentery. Rich and Millie cuss a Lambo. Know to keep the better bitches on commandos. Every time I'm in my trip, I move like Rimbo. Ain't a neighborhood in Philly that I can't go. For real. She said, oh, you rich. Bitch, I graduated, they call me Big Fish.
Right, no, sí, se le ve. Se le ve algo.
You ain't know that shit you said, yeah, we know that's cat. You ain't got the answer when you see me, know I'm straight. DCO, yeah, we back again, go back. Just a little 10 piece for us, just a blow it in the mob. Doesn't mean that we involved. I just put a rigid on the car. I ain't gon' play ball, but I show you how the fuck gotta do it. If you really wanna ball, till you fall, when you back against the wall. And a bunch of niggas need you to go away. Still going back on me away. Saw you last night, but did it. Northside coolin', shorty, got a smart steak. Heard you was a lame boy, get up on my face. Now my ex keep calling sweater, she be in the way. And I need a thick red bone, show you where I lay. Bad bitch in LA, tell me that you make a trip. Show you bad as hell, yeah. With them college general lips, Uber every fucking where. Free rolls in my whip, Canada John, yeah. I think that bitch from the city, show you wanna kiss me.
Check.
But I know she suckin' dick, show you wanna kiss me. But I know she suckin' dick.
Let's go.
Recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Está el otro one. Oh, go, right here.
Good fight.
We're competing. Back to base with you.
You know I put the kid, then I put up in the pocket, but I'm used to the end. Then I'm pouring up the rim, then I'm sipping on rent. I ain't fucking with that light shit, I'm throwing all hand in. Roll up to the back, black set, keep rocking in the feds, keep loving cause the boys keep fucking rich hot. Ran for the club about 40 times. 40 niggas trapped with 40 ounce. Bite down, got two Twitter bitches, so 69. Jump off to the moon, and you know that. Chains on, diamond slasher like Kodak. I'm in 38, now I got 10. Could've been had a baby kid, but I wasn't ready. Charlie said she let me let it pack. I'm in the case, now I'm baby, I don't want the wall, I just want the fat. Water watch cat, but the man keep talking. Got a big 40 on, so the man keep falling. Baby, I understand I'm coming up. I ain't gonna talk, that's my job. She ain't trying to be free, but the bad ski. I still call it in the streets in the finish. Not living out to understand me, my job keep not. Baby, I understand I'm coming up. Fight down, fight down. Baby, I understand I'm coming up.
Switching back to practice. We will be deployed.
This is the Gulag. In here, you fight to win back your life. Get!
You'll have to fight to earn redeployment.
Another report.
Take weapons and gear. We're holding for the push. Enemy soldier incoming. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
This guy, actually, we could. This guy's
Value equipment in enemy containers. Move in and secure that equipment. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV overhead. UAV in the area. UAV on station. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Looks like we got another one! On the ground! This is the Gulag. In here, you fight to win back your life. Get!
Fight for your chance to redeploy. Getting you out of here. Stand by.
swag, got the rubber band, popping up the sand. I ain't moving around, money back my hand. I ain't seen double looking no island. Tell me what you want, I just want your friend. You can't tell what you want. Look to the day, keep coming. All you do is want to drop. Money, grip, cut, pose, and chop. Look for the eye for a dog. Nigga, turn back, here it goes. Person in the brain with the walls. Look for the eye for a dog. You can make it work for me. You can get it work for me. Ain't nothing for a girl. You can get it work for me. I make it work for me. Girl, you work for me. Turn me out of me. I make it work for me. You know what, man, hold on.
Warm up your weekend. We will deploy you. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Warm up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
is the goal.
Holding for deployment. Take this time before. Training is over. Time to see what you have learned. This is practice. We will be deploying. Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real.
Caballero.
No, no.
Yo no la agarré. Mira la M4 aquí.
¿Dónde?
Mira aquí afuera. Ya, dale como 10 minutos.
Dile a mi mamá que no sea fastidiosa.
Mira.
¿Te vas a- ¡Ah! ¡Ayúdame! Me muero, es tu culpa.
Están abajo ahora. Están abajo tuyo.
¡Ah! ¡Te quiero!
Hombre, que esto es un vivo, esto no puedo dar pausa. Seguime rápido.
Enemy UAV active.
100.000, yo creo que es 100.000.
Gas is moving to the safe zone located.
Gracias para acá, gracias para acá.
Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly loadout drop on the way. Some of your team is still outside the safe zone. Our more strike is inbound.
Tengo otro ahí.
Bounty target group has been marked. Kill them all. Your squad mate was sent to the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy. Bounty goes down. Your squad mate was broken. They are Primary objective complete. All targets eliminated.
Dígame, de los chavos. Hemos separado ustedes. It's great. It's a teamwork.
Move to the safe zone.
okay. Well, it was like that. I'm like, yeah, you already got it or what? Or you want to say? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. That is good. You lock down the door.
Requesting secure. Hold until deployment.
Let's go,
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Holy.
Area. Watch it.
Damn.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone. Enemy UAV. You're clear to engage all targets. Fight for your chance to deploy.
Alright.
The guy was legitimately invisible.
Yes?
He just started dying.
I know.
Nothing.
Okay, because you're really dirty.
Okay. Alright.
Please put on cousin PJ, say PJ.
Yeah.
Because we're going to take a picture of the dog, the cat. And then, scrub your face real good.
Okay.
Your stuff's in there. Yeah.
Okay.
If I come in there and I don't think you scrubbed your face, I'm going to start doing it for you. Every day.
Okay.
In the shower.
Soldiers, 4 of you are in my arena. The last 2 standing will lead it. All of them unless I send in my dog and he kills you for my entertainment.
No, why is it two? Why is it 2 of me? Oh my god, really? Why that is?
Get blood on your hands.
What the
Have yours on his.
Eu vou contigo,
Nah, man.
You're done. We're sending you back to base. One more point again. We will enjoy
I'm so hungover. I'm so hungover. Where I live is like a little... Good morning, Merry Christmas. I'm so hungover. I'm so hungover. Where I live is like a little thing that everyone goes out on Christmas Eve, and it's always a good night because I live in a small place and there's like really only one place that's like worth going to. So everyone goes. They played Mamma Mia. I fucked shit up, but now I feel considerably under the weather. And my family's coming over in like an hour, so... But anyways,
this guy thought that he could beat my
I
sleeper.
just got back from a trip to New Zealand where I went with my best friend. And everyone that I see, like, everyone like at the pub or wherever I am, they're like, how was your trip to New Zealand? Like, how was it? And I always say, oh my god, like, it was amazing, it was so good. But it really gave me an appreciation for how... I thought I wasn't high maintenance. Turns out I am, but I'm high maintenance in a low maintenance way because I am so solitude. I just love being alone. It's literally the best thing ever. And obviously I'm not an idiot. I know that doesn't like say anything about my friendships, but I just didn't realize how much I love and crave and need to be alone. I get overstimulated at like the fucking drop of a penny. Like, that's too much noise for me. So interesting, maybe something to be looked into. But anyway, it got me thinking about friendships in general, because I don't have many. I really value quality over quantity when it comes to friends. I just don't think it's worth knowing someone if they're not like a really good friend. But actually, no, that's not true. That's not how I feel. That's how I used to feel. So then the issue with that was like I took all my acquaintances to be my good friends, and then what ended up happening was like, obviously those people do me dirt because they didn't even fucking know me and I didn't even fucking know them. And nowadays like that wouldn't affect me because I'm like, well, I don't care, like I don't hold you close to my heart or anything, but those days I used to hold everyone close to my heart, do you know what I mean? So, and I just thought everyone was like innately a good person, which like unfortunately they're not. And then I ended up getting so hurt. So then, basically what I did was freak out, have like the world's biggest panic attack for like 2 entire years. And I cut off all my friends because I was like, well, no one's trustworthy. How can I tell the difference between a good and bad friend? And then I was like, oh, actually, well, I've known all along how to tell the difference between a good and bad friend. I just need to start like honoring it. You know what I mean? So then I was thinking, well, what makes a good friend? Because I have about 2 friends that I consider friends, and everyone else, I'm friends with them, friendly with them. But like, would I call them my friend? Like, because I think of friends as like kind of my family, and everyone else, I would call them a friend, but it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not fussed about you. Anyway, my best friend, she's the girl that I went to New Zealand with, and we've been friends, get this, yeah, since we were like 13, and we met online, and she would literally kill me for saying that. We both used to be like proper like internet people when we were 13, like Twitter people, and who would have guessed it, right? And then that's where we met, and then our parents like let us meet up in real life like 6 weeks after we met because we lied to them, and we were like, we've known each other for like years actually, and they let us meet up in a Starbucks, and then we've been best friends ever since. This bitch knows everything about me and I know everything about her, I'd like to think, although actually I definitely don't, because she's like an emotional lobster. Anyway, so we went together and we were living in a van, and it was a very small van. Am I speaking too quick? Sometimes I clock onto that. Anyways, we were living in a van, and it wasn't very big. Like, it wasn't like one of those like fully well-equipped vans. It was like 2 seats in the front, and like essentially the same as the back of my current car, but just like turn it into a bed, like flip it into a bed. So, needless to say, not a big space, and we were traveling for 5, nearly 6 weeks, and so it's not that there were tensions, it's that we bickered non-stop, like a married couple. We bickered, and I love it because you can't bicker with people you're not close to. It'll just end the friendship, and you'll just think, oh my god, I don't want to be around this person, I hate this person. But no, we bickered. It would be 3 minutes of bickering, right? 10 minutes of silence, and then someone would crack a joke, or just ask if we want, like anything else, right? Topic would be changed, much like with your siblings. See, what I can't stand is if I bicker with someone or we have any kind of to-do, and then they feel the need to ask if we're okay or if I'm okay. And I understand some people need, you know, the reassurance, but not in a friendship like that. It couldn't happen. It couldn't happen. In an acquaintancy friendship, ask away and I love you and I will reassure you, but not with my lifelong best friend. I know it's not lifelong, but it might as well be. Do you know what I mean? I don't have really any others. I love her, and I was thinking, I even wrote some things down in my notes app, because I was like, I want to be able to do this bitch justice. If I'm going to talk about her, I'm going to talk about her right, you know what I mean? So I was thinking, what makes a good friend, right? And I'm going to reference this one time when I got into a new relationship. This is like, okay, no, yeah. I got into a new relationship, and I started being a bit of a shit friend to my best friend, which... one of the things I pride myself on is not being a bad friend. Like, it really matters to me. I give a lot, I hope I give a lot of energy, but then I think, well, I don't ever reply to people's texts, so do I really give that much energy to being a good friend? But then I think, yeah, it's you know, it's about the bigger things. Anyways, it's also probably about the small things. I do need to work on that. But anyways, so my best friend, she texts me, and she's like, you're not the person that I have been calling my best friend for however many years. And I was like, whoa, because she doesn't tend to like call me out. Like, it's not a super, like, we let each other breathe, you know what I mean? Like, because we're so close, we tell each other we have to be able to tell each other all the questionable things we do without getting a fucking lecture, you know what I mean? Like, we don't always want that. We know we take each other in sickness and in health, right? So this bitch isn't like up my shit all the time with like, oh, should you be doing that? Like, that's not how we work. So for her to come to me and be like, hey, queen, I was like, oh fuck, I'm really stepping wrong here. So anyway, I'd got into this new relationship, and then she came to me and she was like, you're not being a good friend to me, and I know that you value that so highly about yourself, so that's why I'm like bringing this to you. And I don't think that I can't actually remember what it was. Something like, you're not the person that I have been best friends with, and you're not following the morals that you value so highly, and I think that the people that you're hanging around have something to do with it. Sort it the fuck out, basically. And I can't remember exactly what prompted her to say it. I think that she was even going through a breakup, so it was one of those times where I really needed to be like on my ball a bit more, you know, like, you just are more attentive to your friends when they're going through something, and I don't think I was being, and just certain things that I was doing. She quoted one thing to me. She was like, "You're the type of person who previously would drive through the night to get to me just because I said I was sad, and now you wouldn't. Now the way you're behaving tells me you wouldn't do that. Like, you don't care." And I was like, oh, because she's right about both things. She was at the time right about both things, and I was like, fuck. So I've never talked about that before, because obviously you don't just apologize for something and your behavior's fixed. Like, you need to sort yourself out. You need to consistently make a change, and I hope that I did. I hope that she feels that way. But I mean, this was like a year ago, but so I immediately, like, when that happened, I was like, I just love her so much, and I'm so grateful, because, like, if someone doesn't care about you, they won't call you out, and I don't ever want a friendship that doesn't call me out. And we've spoke about this, me and her, before. We were like, that's what friends are for. Friends are there to keep you in line, among other things, but, like, if they're not doing that, they're not a friend. Like, it's literally that simple. Like, you and them should both contribute to, like, becoming better people. And then, you know, there's that audio going around on TikTok right now, and it's like, everything I've ever learned about love, I've learned in my long-term friendships with women. That is so fucking true. That is literally so fucking true. Like, I date women, right? So typically I date women. I mean, I have 3 women exes. 3? Yeah. 3 women exes. And no male exes. So, you know, there you go. Like, I'm used to being around women so much that it feels weird to then be like, well, everything I know about love I learned in my long-term relationships with women. But it is so violently different. Like, dating a woman, especially when you're young or you're a teenager or whatever, can be actually just as treacherous as dating a man. You know, sometimes worse, because no one is equipped to deal with those big emotions at that age in any capacity. So dating anyone, I feel, is just terrible up until a certain age, and I don't think I've really surpassed that age. And I tend to date people a little bit older than me, because I can't hack myself, and I'm 22. I definitely can't hack a 21-year-old. Fuck off, 20-year-olds. Like, no. Like, you need to be a bit older than me, because I'm even driving myself insane. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know anything. Like, you don't have any information in my brain, and my prefrontal cortex is so fucking small. So you have to be a little bit better than me for me to be able to not want to kill us both. So that's how I feel about that. But it's funny because, yeah, I would still say that everything I know about love does come from my female friendships and not my female relationships. In my experience, women don't treat you much better than men do. Like, I mean, they can both treat you well and they can both treat you horribly, but, like, I wouldn't say that I learned anything new from love from women that I've dated versus men, other than basic human respect. But I wouldn't say that that's love. I would say that's basic human respect. So, you know what I mean? But maybe when I get older and women have more space on their plate, because I don't think anyone right now has space on their plate. Like, we're either at uni or working jobs, or are generally just having a panic attack, so I feel like no one has space on their plate. But I feel like when I get older and I date women who do, or men who do, or people who do, then maybe I will learn things about love from women that I cannot learn from men. I don't know, I'm excited to find out though. But yeah, I would agree that everything I know about love comes from my friendships with women. It's just irreplaceable. Like, they're just so fucking special to me. I love them so much. And I once upon a time would have been 2 things. 1 is too scared to call another girl out, and 2 is I would have been so hurt if someone called me out. Like, when I was like 17, if Millie had come to me, Millie's my best friend, the girl I've been talking about, if she'd have come to me and been like, hey, you're doing this, I'd have been like, whoa. Like, I would have taken it very personally, and I would have acted like a dick. So that's why we grow. But I love her so much, and like, if I had been in a van with any other bitch for nearly 6 weeks, they wouldn't have left their van in one piece. It's literally that simple. And I just feel like it proved to me how much I love her, because I just didn't find her... I found her annoying. Like, I wanted to literally take her head and against the window. But she's, you know, I don't know. I just feel like there's such, like, a different level of love that I have for my friends that has yet to be matched by...
For some reason...
Ooh, this is going to upset some people. Has yet to be matched by a romantic partner. Fuck it, I said it. Because... how are you gonna, like, I don't... Also, this confuses me. Monogamy. I was gonna say this anyway. Monogamy, right? If you're dating someone, you don't want them with other people. You don't want them to be, like, astronomically emotionally close to anyone else. You kind of want that for yourself. You definitely don't... well, I don't know, your prerogative. But I definitely don't want them sleeping with anyone else. Is prerogative the right word? I don't think it is. But you don't want them sleeping with someone else or being really emotionally in touch with someone else. So why are we not like that with our friends? Like, why does it not upset me when my best friend sits down and tells me that she had, like, a really, really deep conversation with her other best friend from uni or whatever? Do you know what I mean? Like, I hear that and I'm so happy for her, and I want to know about what they said, and I'm like, oh, I love this guy, I love that your friends are there. Like, so why does that not transpire into my relationships? Because let me tell you, if someone I was dating sat down and said that they'd had a really deep conversation with a girl they met at a bar, I would literally have their face for dinner. Like, that is that simple. And I wouldn't even bother cook it. So I don't know, like, it's weird. And so I just feel like it's conditioning, because I've never once been told by anyone, no outside force, no parent, no friend, that friends shouldn't have other friends, or that you should be, and no one's ever, you know, encouraged me to be possessive over my friends, or to generally care what my friends do other than morally, you know. So, but obviously everyone tells you that you're meant to care what your partner does and who your partner does and all that stuff. So what the fuck? Like, I feel like it's just conditioning, and then on that basis I've tried so many times to undo the conditioning, because I'm like, I genuinely think it's a more human experience to not be monogamous. And I think that if I was born and taught non-monogamy, then I wouldn't question it, and I would be happy, and it would make more sense. Like, I feel like it makes more sense, and I feel like every monogamy thing, and then, I don't know, maybe I should just Google it, but I don't know if humans are, like, naturally monogamous, like penguins? Or did we do something else? I don't know. But I feel like it's not the way it should be. And even if it is in our nature, I feel like we might have just moved past the need for nature. Anyway, we're not out there fucking hunting. So why are we still in monogamous relationships? You know what I mean? Like, I disagree with almost every other aspect of, like, marriage, kids, etc., shared bedrooms. But I can't get myself away from monogamy. Like, I tried, and then I literally was in a fit of rage for 6 months. So, you tell me. Hold on. I wrote so many things down in my notes. I got a new phone last night. Heh, it's purple. I've never had an exciting coloured phone before. The last one I had was space grey. Oh no, it wasn't space grey. Also, the fuck? So, I have I don't know if it's my laptop or my phone, but one of them is in space grey. And obviously a laptop, like, you don't buy a new laptop very often. I mean, personally, I don't. I bought my current laptop, it's a MacBook Pro, and I got it at the start of university, so that was like 4.5 years ago. I got that, and I'm not planning to get anyone anytime soon. Like, it's still brand new in the world of Apple, right? The laptop I had before that was a MacBook from 2000... I want to say 7 or 8, and I used it for my A-levels, and it was fine. I mean, it wasn't great. You'd have to stop every 20 minutes because it overheated, but literally other than that, it was completely fine. So I feel like if there's a new way that I am buying a new MacBook anytime in the near future, like, I'm talking like 10 years, I'll get a new one. But my issue with that is, why don't they make the same greys? Like, every iPhone generation, they make a grey, and it's a slightly different grey than the one before. Why? And why won't you just make all the laptops and all the phones match? Because I am trying to buy the Apple ecosystem, but not all in slightly different shades of grey. I don't actually know if the grey shades are any different, because I've never put them out so much time to look at it. But I think, well, they're called different things, and that just stresses me out. So my old iPhone was the 12, and it was grey, and I loved the grey, but this one's purple. Ooh. Ooh. This bullet point just says why you don't need friends. I don't think I meant to say why. Anyway, I didn't have friends for ages, and I didn't mind it. I mean, I did. It wasn't very happy. But I think it's better to be alone than with the wrong friends, because the wrong friends can make you feel like the smallest person on earth. And when I had the wrong friends, if I was still friends with them today, like, I wouldn't be sat here doing this at all, because I felt like the smallest, weirdest person. Like, they went to know, like, they never stopped to think about how what they said would make me feel. And I grew up with these people, and they made me feel weird. Like, when I knew them, the first word that would spring to my mind when I would try and describe myself would be weird, or lame, or boring, or shy. And actually, I'm none of those things. I mean, I'm shy, very shy. But other than that, and sometimes, on a blue moon, I come out.
Yeah, I got one grand on my diamond, your fuck. Who called a million, my go yard, yo. I wouldn't guess it, you still got show. I'm on with this drip and just learn how to hustle. Look at your bitch through these years, my go. Cause I get this in hand, she been that shit over. They say lately, I been looking like dollars. Extra hot waters, I just like a dog. I got them foreigns and no more problems. Ain't got no new boy, but I got baby bombs. Shopping that morning, I feel like a mom. Watch how I drip when I hit that make out. Codeine, I sit with my love on his slap. Doctor told me I got name in my bladder. Went through this cash like family don't matter. I got your baby the same thing together. Pop out the tab, my car ain't just swap. Baby blue jet, me my mom feel good. Fuck the snow bunny at my show and coach up. BBS, daddy photos in my belt. We move too fast to get slimy as ever. Life is too learning, y'all watch for the devil. It's a road rough and they come with umbrella. 2018 and that push you can roll. Yeah, pop. Racks in the quarter ounce. 2 accounts. Large amount. Yo, shop around. Designer down. Jibba drum. Jibba drum. Killing me, ho, need to compare minutes. The Vinny runners, I feel airplane. Running shit up by my partner, panic. Blowing this cash, it was time we ain't had it. Got 21 bitches, I must be a set. Kicking in the kitchen, it don't smell like acid. Going this high tech, I'm sipping relaxing. Bound to the leg on the fucking the bags. If it in plastic, put him in the casket. I wipe his stores, put the pass him a snack. Got an addiction in love with this fashion. Praying for all of my bros, I be careful. Lifetime I has, cause you always be careful. Niggas ain't eating, start capping your gas. Can't get no sleep, cause my life is all action. See how shit happen, I made it in rap. Yeah, pop. Racks in the quarter ounce. 2 accounts. Large amount. Yo, shop around. Designer down. Jibba drum. Jibba drum. Yo.
get them racks, so baby, it's up. Said I wasn't nothing, but I kept it strong. You got the best advice, but I recall. I know I'm wrong, so I do not need y'all. I got it. And if I get locked up, my chase will fall. Oh yeah, you fix everything, so that's what I thought. When I was small, mama made me tall. Even though I'm down in bucks, she still gon' want my balls. Don't care about this money, don't care about the cause. Lose my mama, that's a problem you can't solve. I don't wanna sign off. I'll check it in commas. Like my dad, I'm all grind up. She don't want me locked up. Mama, I'm gon' push up. Yeah, with my wrist in lock up. Yeah, all my diamonds rocked up. I don't wanna sign off. Now I got the game in a headlock. You never catch me like you run a red light. Bitch be talking cool, me the red line. They try to burn myself, I had a deadlock. Mama used to bag in the daytime. Mama got that bag by the nighttime. Was on 32nd Street, I was like, hey, down, they come. More the friends is feeling about my real friends. Mama said that down there for you, yeah. It was way before I was a Uzi bird. Mama saw me in action and could got worse. I know that my mama always shooting first. I don't wanna sign up. I'll check it in commas. Like my dad, I'm a grinder. She don't want me locked up. Mama, I'm gon' wash up. Yeah, with my wrist it lock up. All my diamonds rocked up. I don't wanna sign up.
Yeah, we see that's what we got. Ice in the sky, on my head of 180. I roll up the wrong way. Look at the belt of expecting like this in the shine. You gon' need some slime block. Thousands of grams of certified stones that came on the time clock. All of my woes, coyotes, be sticking together, be coming like shot tops. I'm striking on that bitch, if you love her, cause she coming through like the gold squad. I put it all in the Zava. I got different designers all over. I'm so cool to the top of the Rolls Royce truck, you know it's gonna be over. Bitch, do it up, I say she your front line, come through like a soldier. And that you got my attention, you gotta get put on some attention. If I see the beat, like I'm a part of the nation. Got 21 chains on my neck, had it go down the ring. Codeine, roll up a leaf, I'm fuck on this bitch. And she's so bossy, tell her McCartney and Jigga so dirty. My people so pretty, cause on that was it. Talking to the bill, oh yeah, that's it. Reverting that Renee, oh yeah, that's it. I can put it on the scale, oh yeah, that's it. All that Chanel like a bell, that's it. Rainbow, rolling your nose, that's it. Got a bisexual girl, that's it. Good professional girl, that's it. Tripping like a mill, oh yeah, that's it.
Put on a jacket, glad that's it. She got no face if we eat, that's it. I'm pulling her hair every time that is it. She don't wear no underwear in my crib. Every time I meet her, you know I'm gon' slip. Touching all the water, start matching my wrist. Off the extra pills, the little exorcist. I ain't never tell her what's ready for this.
That's it, that's what we got. Ice in the sky, on my head of 180. I roll up the wrong way. Look at the belt of expecting like this in the shine. You gon' need some slime block. Thousands of grams of certified stones that came on the time clock. All of my woes, coyotes, be sticking together, be coming like shot tops. I'm striking on that bitch if you love her, cause she coming like a gold squad. I put it all in the Zava. I got different designers all over. I'm so cool to the top of the Rolls Royce truck, you know it's gonna be over. Bitch, do it up, I say she your front line, come through like a soldier.
I walk around in the sidetrack, walking around with the night bags. Moving so sneaky, my Sachi bikini, my body complete. She's trying to blow my mind, she's trying to get my release. Yes, all the shit that every night, and my girl smell like a beach. Yes, and my beach, every occasion, no amateur T, we amateur A. We up in our toes, we up in our face. Together we got it, 2 seconds, no more.
I got 2 million on my chest. Bitches line up like a contest. Smoking on Keisha, so ice. I'll get my chest like night. Body out white is night sky. Got in the moolah like Weezy, oh baby. I walk in the toilet, my hand in your ready. Surfing the bitch on the low. Now she wanna go. Rich shit, let's got house. I trap every day like the bitch. Before me, really got a picture, real love. Ice in the sky, on my head of 180. I roll up the wrong way. Look at the belt of expecting like this in the shine. You gon' need some slime block. Thousands of grams of certified
together, we kinda like shot. Things I go on that bitch if you love her, cause she come back and let me post ball. I put it all in the Zava. I got different designers on Hova. I'm so cool, to the top of the Rolls Royce truck, you know it's gonna be Nova. Bitch, do it all by say she come front line, come through like a soldier. Who's that creeping through my window? Before you come outside, I got the info. Took it to the end zone from the end zone. No, I let her smoke, I let her lick more. Wanna hit the jack and what you call for? All that out your lip shit, that ain't called for. Who that creeping on the till it's dark? All that falling love, she got it, Kevin Hart. All that speeding, that shit, we might tear apart. All that capital shit, I might clip a sarge. You might see that she just might get a work. Yeah, if she got, she get a passage to the tour. Stick to family, got a bastards like Janet. Outside, don't panic. Cause bitch gotta change her transit. Still drip around with fancy. Still don't like she fancy. My bags for real chancy. Outside really trying to hand me. Who's that creeping through my window? Before you come outside, I got the info. Took it to the end zone from the end zone. No, I let her smoke, you let her lick more. Wanna hit the jack and what you call for? All that out your lip shit, that ain't called for. What the fuck is this? Let somebody give me mama inside of the bed. While I'm tryna tip. Shawty say she holding back a razor in her lip. Mix my cup and twist one up, I love that ratchet shit. She like iced out ribs. Iced out ribs. Fuck don't get this. Fuck she fuck don't get this. Look like friends, but she say they twins. Twins choke my head. It's that room in this bed. Turn around, steady creep, you know that's deep. I think it's someone out there watching me. Who's that creeping through my window? Before you come outside, I got the info. Took it to the end zone from the end zone. Oh, I let her smoke, you let her lick more. Wanna hit the jack and what you call for? All that out your lip shit, that ain't called for. practice is over. The real fight begins now. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. Rush to the safe zone. You got gas closing in fast. Heads up, lads. Cash drop inbound. Secure the cargo. Enemy soldiers nearby. Targets are up. Take them out. You earn your freedom. Win here and you return to the battlefield. Lose and your fight is over. Fight your way out of this. Put your hands dirty. Well done. Now get back out there. Gas is inbound.